Big shout out to Patreon member Leviathan Vapor. Hello and welcome to Little Bro Vapes Reviews. Now, if you watch the channel or if you watch any of the lives that I'm on, you know I quite like a little bit of Mtl vaping. Unless I'm having a bit of a treat, then I'll have an RDA or maybe an RTA, probably with a little bit of Rochford Project in there. But I do love my Mtl. So today we're taking a little look at the Allberich, I think I'm saying that properly, version 2 Mtl RTA from Vapefly. Does it stand up? We will find out. It's got a little bit of a different airflow as well, so stick around and look for that down low, and we're going to stick a build in it. But before we do that, we're taking a little bit of a leaf out of Mike Vapes' book. YouTube don't like us. They don't like us reviewers. So make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment down there. Even if you just say hello, it really does help the channel, and it helps us vape reviewers to get out there in the algorithms. Right, let's go down low. So, the Allberich 2 Mtl RTA from Vapefly. Now, I think I'm saying it right. I could be saying it wrong. It does say it is the Allberich 2 just there. You've got a bit of branding and a little bit of branding on the chimney. It is a 510 drip tip, interchangeable if you've got your own, so you can put it on there. It is a top fill. You've got that little bit of knarling all the way around. It's got like a little ridge to help you be able to open it up. It's like a quarter turn, it's like a bayonet style, so you've got that little bit that's sticking out that fits into the top. And like I said, it's just a quarter turn. You have got the membrane, the anti-leak membrane. No problems with filling it up at all. Like I said, just fit that back into the top and a little quarter turn and you are ready to go. It is a fixed airflow. It is dual, so you've got one on that side and one on that side. And the way that works is it goes down that little chamber, down the side in between there's an inner chamber and an outer chamber, which is your bell, and it goes down the sides and then through the little hole, which is your airflow. I'll show you all that when we break it down, and they're calling that the Z airflow, which is for anti-leak as well. It is a 4mm capacity. They do give you a spare glass in the kit, which is always good. If you have a look at the bottom, you've got a little bit of knarling so you can get into your tank or your deck. Tells you it is the Allberich 2, kite marks, don't vape in a bin, and it is an adjustable 510. To open it up, you've got a little bit of knarling there. Just open it up, like so. Unscrew it. Very, very simple deck to build on. We'll have a little look at that in a second. So as you'll be able to see, you've got the inner chamber and the outer chamber. So you've got your airflow coming through and going through the gaps around it, and then it goes through the little hole. Yes, we'll show you that little hole, which is just there. So that's your inner chamber, and then that sits onto your deck. You'll be able to see you've got your cutouts on there, and that's your inner chamber, and that fits up the top. There we go. And that's where you're getting that really nice flavour from. Let's have a look at the deck itself. Very, very simple to build on. There we go, single coil. You'll be able to see that's where the airflow's coming through. You've got 2 Phillips screws. I would have liked to have seen grub screws on that instead of the Phillips screws. And then you've got your, it's like a little cutout for your wick. And what you want to be doing is you want to be aiming just below. Once this sits on top, we'll show you this when we do the build. Make sure when you do it, you marry it up with the hole just there like that, and it just sits on. So when you're doing your wicking, make sure that it's just coming just a touch a little bit below where that bell sits on either side. Now this has got different airflow. Obviously it is fixed, so you've got this little hole there, and that's why they're calling it the Z airflow. So it comes down and then it zigzags into there. Now what you do is you get these little inserts. I'll just show you one of them. I'm not going to show you every single one of them. There you go. Got these little tiny inserts. Now what you get is you get a 0.8mm, you get a 1mm, a 1.2mm, which is the one that, make sure I'll show you the deck, that's the bell, which is the one that's pre-installed, is the 1.2. Then you've got the 1.5, the 1.8, and also the 2mm. Now as it sits in, you'll be able to see it's got like an O-ring in the inside, and it comes onto your coil just there. To get them out, just have a little look. I've got a screwdriver here somewhere. To get them out, very, very simple. Be able to see just underneath. Just give it a little pop out. Like so, when I get hold of it. And it just pops out like that. You're able to see that is the 1.2. So then if you have a little look, you could use it like that. That's going to be quite airy. You could use it like that. And then just to fit it back in, make sure you get it all nice and aligned, like so. And make sure that the O-ring's flat as well. A little easy to do it off of camera. Now, a lot of people say that obviously it's going to be a faff around and they would have preferred to have adjustable airflow. Now, once you find the one that you like, there you go. Make sure it's all flat and pushed in properly. There we go. Once you find the one that you like, you're not going to change it. And if I'm honest with you, I like the one that's pre-installed. So once you've found the one that you like and you push it in, you're just going to leave it, and then that comes through onto your coil. Once you've wicked it up, got it all ready, you just slide your little bell over the top so it marries up with the airflow. Put it back on top like so. And screw it together. And you are ready to go. Now, in the packaging, you do get some coils and some firebolt cotton. There we go. I'll show you so you can see the specs. That is a canful. And then you get some NI80 as well. And obviously you get your normal O-rings. So that was a look round the tank. Let's go and stick a build in it. And don't forget to say hello to Craig M, future me. Thank you very much, Past Me. And we will give a big shout out to Craig M and everybody else who's left a comment down below there. It really does help the channel, and it really does help us vape reviewers to get out there in them analytics, because YouTube don't like them. So big love to you all. Right, what do we reckon to the Allberich version 2 Mtl Rta? It's got that old school mouth to lung tank look to it. It is a top fill. You've got that little rubber membrane on the top. No problem filling it. It is a fixed airflow, so you can't adjust it. 4 mil capacity. You're not going to need any more with mouth to lung. Now, obviously, the airflow, like I said, it is fixed. And the way you work it is you put the inserts in. Now, this reminds me a little bit of the Aspire Nico, which I really did like. The difference between that was you actually put them underneath the coil, where this is actually at the side. They're calling it the Z airflow. So it's basically coming down the chimney, going across to where the little hole is, going through the hole, and then bang. So that is your Z onto your coil. Some people aren't going to like this. Some people would have preferred to see that being an adjustable airflow. Me, myself, I don't mind it. I didn't mind the Nico. Once you find that insert that you like, you're not going to change it. It's just going to stay in there. So it is, obviously, at the beginning, you're going to have to change a couple of inserts to see what you like and how you prefer it. But once you find it, that's it. You're never going to change it. You get 6 inserts all the way from 0.8 all the way down to 2 mil. Very, very simple to put in there. Just make sure you fit it in nicely with the O-ring. The deck is very, very simple to build on. It is a single coil, as you've seen down in the build. I would say make sure that when you do get the cotton, put a little bit of juice on it. It does help to be able to sit it in. Just make sure it's just underneath it. Sort of bunch it up so you like doing the dam method, as we've called it before. Just so it sits up there and it's going to saturate that cotton. As you've seen in there, we did have a little bit of Zeus juice in there. This is the Cola Ice. I absolutely love this. It's really, really nice. Big shout out to Zeus Juice. Lots of the reviews are coming out for their range, so make sure you check them out. I've got the 1.2 mil in here. The 1.2 mil insert in there. It's the one that actually came with it, and it's the one that I actually prefer. I class it as a more of a restricted direct to lung. I've got this coming out at 17 watts. Let's give it a vape and see what we think. Really nice. Really nice flavour. Really nice draw on it. Like I said, it is very, very simple to build on. Get a nice little crackle as well from it. All in all, I quite like this. It's not the greatest of flavour that I've ever had, but it certainly isn't the worst. It's good flavour. I don't mind the design of it. And again, you've got to think some people, it's in their market, their price range. This isn't like massively expensive. You can get mouth to lungs tanks that are really, really expensive. This isn't. And once you find that little insert that you like, you're not going to move it. So all in all, I quite like it. The fit and finish is really good, as you've seen. So yeah, I will be using this. This will be definitely in my rotation. So this has been another review by Little Bro. You know what to do. Make sure you subscribe. It really does help the channel. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment, even if you just say hello. Yes. Big love to you all. Make sure you have a good weekend. Well, it might not be weekend when you're watching this. It could be in the week. But if it is the weekend, have a good one. Big love to you all and good night.